And also another problem is that because I'm speaking to this mic, I'm not sure how well it's going to be captured in here. Will that be a problem? Okay, well, let's hope for the best then. All right. So I started recording. So, okay, officially start. So I don't really see any hands up in the air. If you know, ever experienced using the pattern matching, no? No. Okay, even the graduate student, none of you ever use pattern matching? Have you heard of a regular expression by any chance? Yes, no? No? Okay, cool. So, well, before delve into this topic, we need to first know what is the pattern matching. So just like the name, pattern matching is the method for matching the pattern, okay? So there's gotta be some sort of pattern and you use that pattern to match your input text, okay? And then the output is gonna be whatever that's matched with the pattern. I kind of like speak like back and forth between the word pattern and matching, but I think you got the idea. So basically the input is gonna be a sequence of tokens. And then since this class, we are mainly dealing with the text. So sequence of tokens here are basically a sequence of all the words in your text input, in your document, right? And why do we need pattern matching? So can anyone like maybe you can guess why do you think pattern matching could be a necessary tool or task? You can just guess because you don't really have any experience. Any volunteer? Be shy. Do you know if this mic works? I can walk around the room. Hello. 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 Oh, it works. Okay. So well, it doesn't have to be a correct answer, but why do you think pattern matching is important? Here. Anyone? So why? Oh, hello. Okay. So you're the lucky person. So why do you think pattern matching is would be important? It doesn't have to be a correct answer. Just your opinion.
Because it can be used to match the position in the text. For example, I have done is just searching in the text along the sentence and what how many times that this word occurs in the text.
Okay, so that's also a correct answer. Who else? Maybe try it on. No one. Okay, yeah. So one of the reasons is that you would want to like find some piece of text in your document and you would want to replace those texts. Okay, so that's like one application. Or in terms of the research, I can like pick two examples. So this is the first one. I'm not sure if you can read it from here, but if you have access to the slides, then you can see that this research paper is working on sarcasm detection. So you know what sarcasm is, right? คือแบบพูดเสียดสีอะไรอย่างงี้ so sarcasm detection. So the way that they collect the data is that they have to like crawl through millions of tweets, okay, and those millions of tweets doesn't necessarily contain sarcastic content. So the way that they could filter that or narrow down to make sure that the data that they collect supposedly contains a sarcastic content is they search from the hashtag, okay, or match the words in those tweets that may contain the words like sarcasm, or some words that are like kind of extreme. So my point is that this research actually used pattern matching to like match data to help them with the data collection process, right? Does that make sense? So that's one example. And then another example is this is a paper that came out in 2015, so that's about 8 years ago. But this paper, they worked on the rumor detection. Okay, so rumor detection or misinformation detection, fake news detection are pretty much like sort of in the same category. So again, this paper also used the pattern matching to help with the data collection. So they try to gauge or filter only the tweets or content that contain any information that could be like rumors. Rumor, you know rumor? How do you? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So these are like the two examples that like came from the top of my head when I worked on this slide. I think it's kind of obvious. So if you're interested, you can actually Google, use the name of the paper, and then I think it's available for download. So if you're ever interested in what we're doing. Right, next. So now we know what the pattern matching is. We know why it is needed. Now we need to know how to really match the pattern, right? So what, why, and how. That's like the step. So the way to do the pattern matching is gonna be through what's called a regular expression. So like really no one has ever heard of the term regular expression. At least like you have heard it twice in this class. So now you have heard of the term regular expression, but you don't know what it is. So it's a method for describing, I'm just gonna read it, a method for describing the character patterns of interest, okay? So it's quite a powerful and a flexible tool, and you're gonna see why I say that it's why it's flexible. But well, there are three main purposes. Oh, let me ask your opinion. Do you think this sounds better? Or hello, or this sounds better? No, left, right, this one? Okay. Because I do not wanna, I just wanna make sure that the quality that gets into the Zoom will be like good. Okay. Anyway, so there are three main purposes for the regular expression. So first, to find the substring. So substring is like a piece that's contained in the string. Right? So like substring, like a subset of a string. So the answer that we got from one of our classmates in the back, that is correct, to find a substring. All right. And after finding, we can replace a substring, right? And even segment a string. So do you know what segmenting a string really looks like? Segment segment is like to like split them into like pieces. Yeah. All right. So there are like different tools that you can use to do the pattern matching. So online, and we're going to be using that today, like for a quick, quick and dirty test. So the website is regex101.com. Pretty useful, pretty helpful. And for Python library, you will import read, RE, which I believe it's for regular expression. So import read. I think it's you don't have to like further install that in Python because it's already there. You just need to import it. Everyone knows how to read Python in this class. Have anyone like have no experience with Python? You raise your hand. Did I say read or write? I mean to say write. So everyone knows how to write Python. Awesome. A little bit. Okay, that counts. Right. For Java, this is gonna be the library that you will need to include or import. I'm not sure. So does everyone know Java here? No. Who doesn't really write Java like close to 0? Can you show your beautiful arm? No? Also, everyone does know Java. Okay, cool. And does anyone write R in this room? You write R. Who doesn't? I don't. Okay, anyways, yeah, we don't really use R, but the library that you'll use is a string R. Yeah, so just so you know, in case like you ever have to use it for any of the languages here, I think there are those in C++ as well, but that's like a little bit too much. So I just gauge only the 4 here that would be, and hopefully it's common, right? All right, next. So for today's class, regular expression topic that I will go over is I will introduce to you what they are, just the common ones, and I will provide you the link to the cheat sheets, like CHEAT and sheets. Okay, so if you're interested in working on that in the future, you can always refer to that because I mean, you can try to remember all the patterns or the way to write regular expression, but I don't think that's necessary because even myself, I don't even try to remember it because there's so much. And all right, and I will also like show you how to write regex, okay, to find or match the pattern that we are looking for. Okay, so this is pretty much like the outline for today's lecture. Okay, but first thing first, every character will match itself. Okay, so does the word itself. Like if you put in a regular expression, James, like JAMES, like as if, this word by itself will match all the words James in the document, right? Like that's expected, but it probably doesn't match like Jane or John, Joe, whatever, but it might match James with a lot of S because there is the word James contained in it. Does that make sense? Okay. It's quite a light topic today, so don't get anxious. Okay, just enjoy it. Okay, so first of all, well, in regular expression, whenever you use this symbol, let me get the laser pointer. Okay, whenever you see like a dot or you call it a period, what it does is that it will match any character at all. Okay, so as an example, if my regular expression is S, a capital S by the way, dot T, it would match this word sat with a capital S, set, sit, or even this, which doesn't even have a meaning, like SBT, 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 okay? But the S gotta have to be in uppercase and T has to be lowercase, okay? And another example, C dot T. This one is a lowercase c, all lowercase, so it would match anything, like even this one, it matched like part of the string, okay? And well, Does everyone bring a laptop? I mean, or iPad? Well, if you have, then I would suggest you to open the website regex 101. So that like you can try for yourself as we go through the slides. How can I get this out of the way? This? Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right, is everyone already in this website? So let's try something with a period. Let's say, I mean, you can try like many dots as well. Let me try this one. So this would match cart, right? So this one, you can see like the result on the side saying that there is one match right here. Okay, and even, you know, an explanation on the side. So as like a beginner, this is gonna be a really helpful website, right? So what other words? Let me try, I don't know, like harder. All right, so you can see that part of the string matches this pattern. Okay, I can like try more card. Okay, so this still match. They like, what else? See, I don't know. something. T. So this is also a match, right? But if I start with a capital C, then I say card, no chance, because it doesn't exactly match the C here. So this is a case sensitive. Okay. All right. So that's it for the first symbol that we learned. At a certain point in the class today, I will let you, I will give you like a quick challenge and see if you can come up with the right regular expression to match like a certain problem. Okay, so you can work like individually or as a group. Okay, because like in case everyone is a newbie here, maybe it's better to work as a group. Okay. So next, this is a, they call it a caret symbol, or usually I would call it a hat because it looks like a hat. But this, or there's like another term that I just learned recently. They also call it a circumflex. Right? So just so you know, but this symbol basically indicates the start of the string. Okay, so how you write it is that you have the hat in front, and then you can put in like whatever you want to match. Okay, so this pattern will match any 4-letter word that starts with an A, lowercase a. Okay, and why is there 4-letter word? Because there are 3 dots right here. Okay, so what my perfectly matched result would be aged, okay, emit, able, away, army, area, yeah. You can name it. Okay, but those that are just partially matched is here. So in mixed, if I add st, it won't be like matched to this regular expression or atomic. Okay, and this is what is not matched at all because because it doesn't start with an A, first of all. So it starts with a C, and this one starts with a capital A. And so is this one. Am I going too slow here? Or is it like just the right pace? Okay, ready. Do you want to try this on the regex for a bit, or you want to keep going? You want to try it? Okay, so let's try it on the regex. Okay. Okay, like what? L, the T, the O. Okay, can anyone like come up with the word that would match this weird looking pattern? Has to start with an L, by the way. I don't have an answer, by the way. I randomly put this in. So no. Let me try with anything that doesn't even have a meaning. So maybe CCT and then CCOC. Does this work? Well, apparently it works because it's showing right here. So why is the match? Because I make sure that my first letter is a lowercase l, and then my fourth letter is a T. Okay, and my fifth, sixth, seventh letter is an O. So everything else it could be anything. Right. Okay, now I'm gonna try to come up with the word that has a meaning and see if you can guess. Yeah, this one has a word. The hint, I give you a hint. This is a hint.
Last word.
What do you think would be word that match this pattern? Anyone? มีใครเสนอตัวอักษรอะไรไหมคะ Huh? GPT? ChatGPT? It has a C in front. So that doesn't match even the first letter. So, nope. Has to start with L. It has to start with an L. I give you more hint. Okay, I give you a hint. That everything else. Okay. Do you wanna propose any letter? Yeah, like a hangman game. Does anyone want to propose any letter here? A? Okay. Leapfrog. Yes, who said leapfrog? Oh. Okay, give them a hand. Yeah, that's correct. So let's see. Leapfrog. Yeah. If I add like more S, this part is still matched, okay? But the rest are just like, no. Okay, so now we know the where it begins part. Let's see the indicator of where your the pattern would end. So they use a $sign symbol, so it looks like this. All right, so it indicates where the string ends. Okay, so I gave you 3 examples. So the first is D with a $sign. So any words that ended with the D, all matched, right? Regardless of whatever is in front of it. So aged, and this one is also aged, land, accepted, all matched, okay? But if I make it longer, that word has to end with land, then this doesn't match anymore. Accepted doesn't match, but land itself, of course, is a match for Finland, Disneyland, Poland, La La Land, or even Thailand. Any country that ends with land is a match. Iceland, Island. Is there anything else that has that ends with land? I can't think of any more. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for the second example. The third, this could be pretty helpful because you may come across a situation that you would want to find a word that's in the past tense. Yeah, so accepted, wicked, mastered, educate is not a match, although it has an ed, right? Because this ed is in the front, but this one, educated, is a match. But the matching part is right here at the end, right? Okay, it's pretty straightforward so far. So we know the period that would match anything. We know the caret, the hat, which indicate the start of the string, like the start of the pattern, and the dollar sign, which indicates where it ends. Right, so 3 so far. Next, this is a pipe. You know where it is in the keyboard, right? Where to find the pipe. Yeah, so it's just right above the enter. You need to press the shift, by the way. So this is supposed to be for either or case, okay? So it would match either one. So the one in the front or the one in the back. So this one means it either matches this or that, okay? So if you put in this and that, it will perfectly match, but it won't match like this, and I'm talking about the whole string. Well, if you try this in the regex 101, you could see like 2 matches, but as the whole string, it doesn't match, right? So this, and this, that is not like a match for this case, right? So 4 so far, pretty quick. Next, the character set. Okay, so when you see a square bracket like this, it would match any single character that's in the bracket. So what is it then? Let's take a look at the first example. So this means that the output that will match has to be like either A or B or C. Okay, so if you put in AB, no, or AC or any combinations of the 3 letters, that won't be a match. It has to be either one in the set. All right, but if you only have like two letters anyway, you probably don't need a character set. You could use a pipe. Okay, but you have more than that, then you can use this one. Right? For the second example, this one means that you need like just one character in the bracket and has to follow by AT. Okay, so the perfectly matched result is bat or cat. A partially matched is caterpillar because it has a cat in front. And the unmatched is, of course, anything that doesn't have like AT. Like, yeah, this one doesn't have AT, this one also. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but throughout the slides, I will use a lot of cat examples. So that's why I kind of like, the cat will keep showing up, just so you know. Right? There's already one cat. Not sure if you noticed that, but this is the second one. Okay, and there's gonna be more. All right, and how about this one? Okay, so this one, the pattern is that well, there is like a hat, but this doesn't mean the starting of the string. Okay, this means that this is a negated set. Negate means not. Okay, so any letter that's not in this set followed by AT would be a match. Okay, so example would be match because M is not in here. Matter also match. A spatula is also a match for this part, PAT. Okay. Any questions so far? Yeah.
I think we find the word that begin with this letter and this another letter.
Okay, so got a question asking how to match the case where like you specify. I just spoiled. Where you can specify the first letter and then the last letter. So let's try that. Okay, so that's like a quick, not a quiz, but like a pop-up quiz. But I'm not gonna collect the point, right? Okay, so let's try this together. Let's try the case where so what you want to be the first letter? V? Okay, V. So first letter has to well, I put in here like has to have V. And how many letter words?
What if I don't specify how many?
Okay. Oh, I haven't covered that. So let's specify something. Let's do like a 4-letter word. All right. And what's gotta be the last letter? E? Okay, so let's come up with this regular expression. Like try that first. And I'll let you think about it and then I will ask what we come up with. The first has to be V and the last has to be E. Any volunteer for an answer? Yeah, but what is the regular expression?
V dot dot.
V dot dot E. Okay, sure. So yeah, this of course. But what if like I put in like T in front? Yeah, I mean, you can see that it's a match right here, but like as a whole string, this doesn't match, right? Because you want this to be the first letter. How do you force that? A hat, okay. I put a hat here and what else? A dollar sign at the end. Okay. So now you see now this doesn't like show a match like before. Before you see like this got highlighted, but now not anymore, right? So this will be a match. Fine. What else? Dave. But if I put R, it won't match because E has got to be the end, right? Any other examples that you can think of?
Right.
What right? Like how to spell that?
VIP.
VIP? VIB? P?
Yeah, B.
BE?
Yes.
Vibe. Okay, yeah,
Oh.
good word. Any other word is of this parent? I don't know if this is the word at all. I'm not sure. Does it even have a meaning? Yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, VOK.
Meaning it's it's like
Oh, Sakit. Okay. Anyways, all right. So you want to try like one more, or well, let's do more regular expressions so that we have like more to come up with something like this. All right. Okay. Next, range. You can expect a cat example in this page. So range, you use a dash for range, okay? So this could be called a dash or a hyphen. So you use it to specify the range. For example, if you want the range to be within the capital A to Z, all caps, you do it this way. This is for all lowercase, and this is for all lower and uppercase. All right, and this is for all the digits. Okay, so quick example. This one, A to Z and at. So any one letter in the range here followed by A and T would be a match. Like this one, cat, it's gotta be big C, okay, or cats with S, but S is not included. So unmatched is small cat or just at, okay, or whatever. All right, and how about this one? So this one, I want to make sure that the first letter could be like lowercase or uppercase, I don't care. And then followed by AT and has to have like a digit at the end. So any number in here. So a match would be cat 1, cat 2, doesn't care what C is, but unmatched is 1 cat when I put the digit in front, doesn't work. Okay, or 2 cat, or you name 1, whatever. Okay. So next, number of preceding tokens. So there are a few cases for regular expression that has to do with the preceding token. So preceding token mean like the token that comes before, right? So a plus sign, this would match the previous token between 1 and unlimited times. Okay, if this sounds confusing, then let's take a look at the example. So I tried to put it simple, meaning that you have to have at least 1 token, right? So A plus means that it would match 1A, okay? So it has to have 1A here, or any number of A, but you need to have 1A, okay? So the unmatched one is the empty string, or any letter at all right? And for a cat example, okay, so cat example, cat of course will match, or this, okay, because because we need, let me get the laser pointer. So this force, sorry, is it forcing? It's like specifying that you need to have at least 1 T, okay, and you need to have C and A. That's like kind of like by itself it's saying that you need to have C and A, but any at least 1 T. So CATTTTT, this would work, or CAT, this works, or cat, rat, dog here, cat still works. But if you add like anything in between, like part, this won't work, right? So next case, when I put in instead of using a plus, let's say we do like the star symbol or an asterisk. This one will match the previous token between 0 and unlimited times. So the main difference is that this one, you don't even need to have the letter. The previous one, you need to have at least 1. So this will be any arbitrary number. So for A star, it would even match the empty string, right? Or any number of A's, but it won't match anything that doesn't have A. No, it will match empty string. So B, it won't match. And in here, doesn't even have like A, no. Okay, this won't match. About cat here. So cat, of course, is expected. And cat with a lot of T's, this would match. And this one, why is it a match here? Why does part match? I mean, partially matched. Yes, so it has a CA and it doesn't have T, but that's not a problem because, right, that's right. Okay, so unmatched is anything that's not even in the scope here, right? So next, another case is when you use a question mark. So in this case, it would match the previous token between 0 and 1 time. So it's only you need to have 0 and 1, how to put it, like 0 and 1 time, okay? So as an example, this one, if it's A and question mark, it would like match an empty string because this is like 0 or match like 1A. But when you have a lot of A's, that no longer matches this pattern, okay? This is unlike the A star, where like, I think for A star, you can have empty string and you can have A and you can have a lot of A's. Yep. Okay, and how about like cat and question mark? So again, this always a match. This one matches as well. Match. And why this one matches this pattern? Oh, 0. Okay. And well, this one is not in the scope, so. All right. More special characters. So this is a curly bracket. You can write this way, or you can write it this way. Okay. So it's basically for specifying number of preceding tokens. So just like before, but you specify the exact number. So for this one, it means that it has to have exactly M tokens. And this one means that it's from M to N tokens. Right. So first example, A 1 to 3. So A, 1A is a match, 2 A's and 3 A's. Okay. But if I put in A and then curly bracket 3, the 2 here won't match because I need to have 3 A's in that case. Right. And this one is not a match because it has more than what we want. And this is, you know, without a question, it's pretty clear. And for cat 1 to 3, again, is there a question for this part? For the 2 example here? I think at this point, you're sort of, you know, an expert with the cat examples. Okay. Now, when it comes to group of tokens, so group of tokens means that those tokens will be included in the parentheses here, all right? And when the word is matched, it has to match like exactly what's in here, all right? Not like partially, it has to be the exact match. So since I have a lot of cats in this page, so I put at least 3. All right, so cat, well, we see the plus, we see the asterisk, and we see the question mark before. So let's try that with the group of token case. So cat plus, it would match 1 cat, right? What does the plus mean? Does it mean like at least 1 or 0 to 1? At least 1. Okay, so 1 cat works, 2 cats works, but it has to be cat, cat, not cat with a lot of teeth. Okay, or, well, I just said that, but you can see that the last part is not matched in here. And cat, rat, dog still works, but this one, no. Okay, all right, even empty string doesn't work. But how about cat with the asterisk? So asterisk means what? 0 to like infinite. Okay, so any number of cats from empty string to 1 cat, 2 cats, or any cat that's contained in any string. All right, this one, no. Okay. Now, how about the question mark? Question mark means you have to 0 to 1, right? Okay, 0 to 1. So empty string works, this one works, this also works, but cat, cat won't work. I don't, yeah, cat, cat won't work, right? These are 2. And this one is not a match. So And these are like other regex symbol. Okay, so if you try to use like backslash and D, this would mean that any decimal digits. So you can either write it this way, 0 to 9, or shorthand, just backslash and D. It means the same thing, right? What else? This one is also equivalent to what I said earlier. So you don't have to write it this long. You can like simply use this. Right. This is like just for your reference. Okay, now we get to the fun part. So well, you can work as a group to try to find a regular expression that would match year. Okay, any number of year doesn't have to start with 2. So 18, 45, 19, 60, whatever. What is the pattern to match the year? And the second challenge is find the regular expression that would match words that's ending with ed or ing. Right. Okay, you can start working on this.เสร็จแล้วอ๋อไม่ได้ต้องมี4 ตัว
ไม่ใช่คุณสตาร์ก็ต้องออกเป็นใช่แล้วก็ปลายคือครับเขาดีตรงที่คือผมเวลาไทยเราจะแยกกันว่ามันเรื่องมันเป็นเรื่องอดีตปัจจุบันนะครับเป็นข้อสั่งของเราเมื่อวานเป็นดีก็เลยของเราก็หมายถึงว่าเราต้องจอดก็บางครั้งมันก็ใช้ไม่ได้ถูกไหมไม่ของเราของไทยเราไม่ทำจะของมันจะต่างชาติคือเรานั่งตีทองเลยเราจะถามว่าพอแล้วพอให้หมดไม่ได้อยู่ในข้อเดียวใจดีทำเป็นปีนี่สวยมันคือพอแล้วผมจะบอกว่ามันคือเรื่องอะไร
รวมกันแล้วมันก็เลยแยกกันเลยพอใครเนี่ยเขาก็มีวันมาแก้ที่ได้ช่วงวันนั้นเราได้แต่ว่าก็ครับเดียวกันเพราะลงเดียวกันเนี่ย
Okay, so looks like you're all like got the answers. There is like no right or wrong as long as it matches what we look for. So does anyone wanna propose your answer? Like share your answer to the friends? Because I can see like a variety, like no one really got like the same result. I saw similarity, but like it's not exactly the same for everyone. So do you mind sharing? Share หน่อยสิ share หน่อยสำหรับปีเอาปีมาก่อนยกมือเลยค่ะ like raise your hand proud of your answer you wanna like come up backslash d dot that's it
อันนี้ก็ได้
works works let me try okay 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 works it's pretty short and concise so that's nice who has a different regular expression you all have a different regular expression so propose something okay carrot hat bracket bracket curly bracket or dollar sign oh okay so this won't match okay I think in the previous case if I keep typing number then this would be a match like the first chunk and then every 4 letters will be like matched but for this regular expression it forces that it has to be 4 digits okay that's a good point that's actually like what I specified at first but then like I walked through the class and like one of the classmates had a good point because like let's say we talk about like ancient time where like the year say like I don't know ปี300อย่างเงี้ย like a year of 300 so that won't match this pattern anymore so to make sure that we cover everything we can do this 1 to 4 right okay just to make sure that we have a high coverage okay what if what only 0 this is there a year 0 no oh so does anyone like come up with the case where the first letter is not 0โอเคไหนเสนอที่ไหนโอเคต่อไปนะคะต่อไปฮะวงเล็บเนี่ยแล้วก็ bracket 0 to 9 1 to 9 okay slash D 3 times. Okay. So this would match every four letter that is not starting with 0. So this one will be 2 match. Okay, unlike the previous answer, previous regular expression will not even count this one. Okay, who does like this case? Hi. Okay. Anyone else want to propose the answer? Do you get this regular expression? I mean, when you read this, is it understandable for you? Do you understand it? Okay. So actually I have my note. So this is what I put in my case. This is pretty similar to like one of your friends. Yeah, but then I didn't really, you know, capture this case. So year 0 is also counted. Right. Okay. How about this?
What if the year is middle of the sentence?
What if the year is in middle of the sentence?
I would have to out because in case of the year is.
Oh, okay. So this year, so this won't work, right? But I have to like take this out. Still doesn't work. Okay, so just in case that the year, these 4 digits is in like in between the sentence. If I try like what I put in before, it won't work. Okay, so I have to like take out the hat and the dollar sign. All right, so it's actually depending on your application. You know, like when you get like the requirement, you have to think about the appropriate regular expression, right? Okay, how about the second problem? ED and ING thing. Any volunteer? Any volunteer for this case? มันมีใครเสนอไหมคะ second case ไม่มีเลยเหรอก็ได้วงเล็บ okay วงเล็บปิด and dollar sign. All right, so do most people get this? I think I kind of like saw. Do you also do it this way or slightly different? Okay. We'll over that in a bit. Okay. So this one, well, you make sure that the string must have like either ed or ing, and both of these, either one has to be like at the end of the string, right? Okay. Okay, now we come back to you. Back to you. Okay, what's your regular expression? So it's okay. Parentheses. Easy. A pipe. This. Oh. Oh, dollar sign. Oh, this. ข้างหลังเหรอตรงนี้อ๋อ sorry And then a pipe. Okay. ING. And then this. Okay, yeah, this also works. It's kind of similar to what you proposed, but just kind of spread the case. Yeah, instead of like doing the pipe in the parentheses, like now it's like all like kind of separated, like completely separated. Right, and then make sure that like both ed and ing has to be at the end of the string. Right. Okay. So does anyone have like any other fancy looking regular expression that you wanna show? Yeah.เอาพิมพ์เลยอย่างนั้นเอาพิมพ์เลยดีกว่าอย่าเอาแต่ระวังจะมีไฟดู
ก็โอเคเลยนะ
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this one actually matches the whole thing. Instead of just eating.
So this one ensure that it doesn't match only ed or ing at the end of the word, but it actually matches the whole word in it as well. So my approach to this is to divide it into two parts. First is to match the ing, and the latter is match the ed. So it's divided into two categories. So the first category the criteria is that it should contain the letter only,
Not the number. So if you try like 10 ed, it wouldn't work.
So try checking in your answer. Say if you do 10 with an ed, will that it does?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is really well thought out. You did a really good job. All right, so after this, I would like go over the Jupyter notebook. So can you like check out this link and then download the files in there? All right, and we're not gonna work on this right away, like just download it and then we can continue after a break, like a quick break. Like is 10 minutes enough for the break? Okay, so yeah, you can do this during the break, and we'll come back around 7:30. About that. So this is like 7:19 right now. So basic nathi. So let's meet at 7:30. All right.
มันไม่ใช่ต้นทางที่ไหนแล้วก็มีของกับพี่